Just not tried to go live two times earlier today, and maybe one time, and no sound. So give y'all a second, somebody to come in here and let me know if y'all can hear me. I don't want to get into the intro and all of that without all of that. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Somebody let your boy know. Testing microphone check 1 2 3. Microphone check 1 2 3. We got audio. Salute to you, Scarecrow. I don't know, y'all don't know what it is. I just now shut down both of my phones and powered them back up. I don't know what it is. I went through this earlier today, but welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, tour guide, landlord, owner, tenant, janitor, I'm Amsterdam, Florida. I'm the king around here. You gotta follow some rules, though. You gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen. Send a super thanks, super chat, or Cash App. Cash App tag going to be in the description along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than to hear me yap. If y'all hear me, if y'all came back here 3 times, then I know y'all came to hear me yap. Y'all came to hear me yap. So what up to y'all? All of the mixtapes are at the other end of the Bandcamp link. From Nonviolent Rocco, yes, because I don't smack jack and clap dudes in all of my songs and all of my raps. No, just a lot of them, but put together a collection of them where I don't. But from Nonviolent Rocco all the way back to Shell Shock, they all on the Bandcamp link. I also got a merch link there. This is monstanation.com where you can get hats, shirts, sweaters, and all of that. So you can click that link and get involved. When you're writing on the walls, aka leaving comments, spell things correctly. Got to spell our dignitaries and our legends and our monuments correctly. It's Helter Skelter, 2 H's and 2 A's and H's, no E's and R's. It's Monster, A, no E and R. You know what I mean? You got it? Even Smith and Wesson. Y'all been messing Smith and Wesson, not Smith and Wesson. They had a lawsuit behind that. You know, it's Smith and Wesson with a U. And it's BCC, not BBC. Pause protesters. Get your ass out of here. The rest of y'all, it's Ugly Truth Tuesday. Today is where I let y'all ask me any question and I answer it. Just as long as the question ain't trying to get nobody indicted. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that, you have to have that kind of foresight. Let's just observe your questions before you ask them. But ask any question you want, and I'm going to answer them. Got my glasses on. If they break, I got more. So whatever you want to ask. Ready? Oh, yeah. There's one caveat. I'm not so politically correct. I answer these questions in my ugliest truth. So as soon as y'all ready, y'all can start asking questions. Ask any question y'all want according to the rules. So what we got? What's my craziest OGC story? I don't know if I have a real crazy OGC story with all 3 of them together. I mean, maybe right in Boston. It went crazy. It wasn't. It was like sport. It might have been Springfield, Mass, or something like that. But it was out there. My cousin was the promoter, and it went haywire. Everybody went crazy. Me and Ruck missed the whole fight. We were sitting on the other end, slipping. We were sitting on the other side of the wall in another room, just talking to 2 shorties the whole time, and we hear all of the commotion going off, and I'm like, it couldn't have been us, because we moved so militant. At a certain point, we never got in nothing. Like, we always moved a certain way with, and the last thing we expect that when it's on my cousin is the promoter, we in his neck of the woods, the last thing we expecting is for it to be some commotion. But when it was going on for too long. right? And I said to myself, I started to think of some of the individuals that was there, and I'm like, some of these niggas don't have no chill. So, Ruck, maybe we should go check just to be sure. And we went and checked just to be sure, and it was mayhem. Well, actually, it was the end of mayhem. And it was like I could remember Starang Wonder and Little Rock from the Representatives running around, like basically antagonizing whoever was still left in there. Like they basically just terrorizing the club now. It was a mess in there. When we tried to walk in the area, we almost got ran over by people trying to run out. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Police came, niggas was hiding outside windows and all kind of. It was wild. What else I got? Why do I still live in Cephalo? Who told you I still live in Cephalo? Nigga, I'm in Tucson, Arizona. Anyway, it's 60. It was 67 degrees today. You don't see me all the time. You just see me. Because I'm one of them niggas who can still go to my hood. I got homeboys there and family there. But all the time, no, you don't. I still live in New York too. I'm bi-coastal. I say coastal, right? But when I'm in New York, when I'm in New York, I live in Long Island. Any more questions? Some good questions. Double S, yes. Yes, yes. To the double S. Yeah, I ain't talking about now. Hold on, let me see something. Let me know when y'all got a question or something. Did y'all see the new Dave Chappelle jump off? The new Dave Chappelle comedy series and shit, where they was trying to slander the homie. He said free. Oh, he said he stands with them people. Anyway, I'm not even gonna get into that. I'll go back. I'll make another video on that if possible. Let's see. Now, Turner was a classic. Thank you. What we got? Any upcoming projects? Yes, I'm working on one. I'm working on multiple projects. I'm working on my third album called M3. I'll tell you what it means later. I'm working on something with RJ Payne. I'm working on something with J Ro from Alcoholics. But you know, working on a Monster Nation mixtape, bunch of stuff. Let's see. Any thoughts on the Squatters freestyles? Yeah, I did too. I did. I done like two lives on that right now. Yeah, I like what's happening. Fab did his thing. All of the commotion is about Fab. I'm hoping that it's not personal. It's starting. Some of the suggestions are that it's personal with Fab, and he got personal issues with 50 and all that. I don't think that's true. I think I don't know. I don't think it's true, but I don't know. I wouldn't bet on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Um, when was the last time I shopped at Kings Plaza Mall? Shit, probably 20 years ago. Shit. What else? What else? How I feel about who? Well, who said? See Jizzle. Let me see. If Spike Lee does another Crooklyn Dodgers, which three Brooklyn rappers do I think should be on it, and which producer? I don't know. I think he should keep. Who did the first two? Did Premier do the first one? I'm not good. My memory ain't like that. I don't know, but I don't know. I think it would. It's Brooklyn. Who's a Brooklyn producer? Should have the Beat Miners produce it. Family first. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know. Put me on it and two other niggas that rap good. Me, Joel Ortiz, and who else from Brooklyn? I don't know. You name the third. Let's see. Questions, questions. You hit the like button. It's free. Was wipe your mouth? That's what you said. You said that. You said the was the Frank Ryder song produced at Special Ed's Dollar Cab Lab? I don't think so. So with Freaky, I saw Freaky recently. Freaky, that's the homie. He used to work for Duck Down. To anybody, not no witch, but that's the homie. I seen him in November in Manhattan. I was at LPR for the Herbert Holler Freedom Party, and he was there. We was turning up a little something, something, something. That's the homie. When you're on the feature, what makes me say yes and no? The money. If I know you, if we friends, then I do it for free. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't know you, it's simple. It's pretty simple. You got to pay. If the song is like trash, like if the beat trash, I tell you this. I tell you to pick another beat or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's my job. It's not just a hobby. You know what I'm saying? It's you know when the last time you bought a Rockness Monster record? You know what I'm saying? I got to make money somewhere. I mean that's how the game go. Let's see. It's my favorite BCC album other than Nocturnal. That's difficult. I think it's a toss up between Into the Stage and Empire Strikes Back. I love those two albums. I mean, I love a lot. I don't love all of the boot camp albums, but I love a lot of them, and those two might be my favorites. I love Dirt too. Me and Ruck was whooping ass on Dirt. Let's see. What's next? What's next? What's next? Sean lives on. Sean lives on. I ain't not the shameless plug. Smith and Wesson's most recent album is one of them ones too. Infinity. Yeah, that's one of them ones. They did their big one with that right there. BCC Here We Come. Was that video filmed at the Floyd Bennett Airfield by Reese Park Beach? I don't remember where it was. I feel like it was in Brooklyn somewhere, but I don't know. I could be wrong. How much of your style was instinct versus something you had to intentionally develop? I think most of it was developed. I mean, yeah, like I think we all learn. I mean, I think my volume, like the volume the energy is instinct. It's hard for me to rap calm. Like I could start out a song like, what's the song on Crownsville? Change Nothing, right? Where I start out, they say if you don't change nothing, then nothing gonna change, son. Like the flow is meant to be cool, calm, but by the time I get to the end of the verse, it's the energy has always built, and I have trouble maintain. That's one of the things I struggle with maintaining the cool. So I guess that part of it is instinct, the energy. You know what I'm saying? The voice. That's well, I can't say that it's instinct, but it was gifted to me. I didn't have to really work on it. You know what I mean? But everything else I had to work on. Let's see. So with Clutch. Clutch chilling. Who would I like to collab with right now? A lot of niggas. I think I did a vlog about this a couple of days ago too. Conway the Machine. Graph. It's always fun to collab with my bro Method Man. Ransom. 38 Special. Casual. Casual from the hieroglyphics. That boy is around wilding on beats right now. I did a song with him recently, but somebody else set it up, and I ain't gonna front. It it was a feature. I don't shortchange no features, but you know, it wasn't. I did my thing on it. He did his thing on it. I think we could get way crazier though. You know what I'm saying? Since you claim BCC was blacklisted, okay. I don't think I like your tone. Fuck your question. Hold on a second. Let me see. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Since I claim BCC was blacklisted, I ain't claimed nothing. But you just watch your tone, Nick. What was supposed to be the next step after the second wave of Duck Down albums? What exactly happened to affiliates like MS, BTJs, Ben Grimm, and Mr. Perfect, etc.? What was supposed you first of all, those are multiple questions. What was supposed to be the second wave? You just now mentioned what was supposed to be the second wave. Yes, well, MS, salute to MS, but MS was like that was Strang Man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was all our man, but MS was originally Strang's partner. Strang and MS were part of a group. They were a duo, but things happen, and he's the partner that me and Ruck made Strang leave because MS was a really he was a really nice guy. He wasn't really on no thug. He wasn't with none of this thug that we was on or whatever. Strang was on. Strang was on Tommy. And we was like, me and Ruck was like, you gonna get that boy hurt, blah 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 blah. But anyway, before I get too far off topic, like I said, when Ish got different for us, we lost our stronghold. You understand what I'm saying? Like from like 98, 99, niggas ain't put nothing out till like 2003. And I wasn't even on that one. Like I was separate. I was over. I was that was when I was on my solo run. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, hope that helps your question. I mean, answers your question. We'll get to some more of them. Let me see. Do I think I'll do another mixtape like Rockin' Out West? I probably will. That was fire. Thank you. Like I thought about doing one for the South. I thought about, I be having these ideas. The ideas, they come so fast. It's like a lot of them I never get to. You know what I'm saying? It's the ADHD brain, whatever you want to call it. Like, I need to. I mean, maybe one day I'll have. I'm not even maybe one day, but I'm in the process. I'm about to set myself up to so where that I could record at home again. You know what I mean? Actually, so where I could record out my fucking knapsack. You know what I mean? Take my studio with me everywhere I go. And when I mastered those, when I mastered that aspect of it, then I'll probably, my workload, my output will probably triple, quadruple, whatever. I might be able to do all of those ideas that I think of, and some of those ones that I thought of retroactively. What's next? What's next? What's next? Can I bring back the shirt that I'm wearing on Bandcamp? The process of getting those to y'all are too complicated. You know what I'm saying? We do them through a third party. He make them in his factory in Florida. Salute to him. But just the whole process of getting the shirt to y'all. Sometimes it be overseas. All of the ship. It's a lot. So we had to kind of fall back on those. Have I ever collaborated with Lord Have Mercy? Yes, I have. What's the song called? It's called I believe it's called Veterans Day. Veteran Status. Let me see. Might be able to find it. Let y'all hear a little bit of it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. It's me, Lord Have Mercy, and DV Elias Christ. Three crazy voice having Aaron Snitch. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, found it.
Yeah. They thought I was back from my grave. I ain't never been in. Living in a world that we all sending demons to my ending. I breathe new life, new beginnings. Winning is the topic, no option. My optics.
Let y'all hear my verse. No, let me let y'all hear a lower verse. Hold on. I did the hook, of course. I say, of course, like D.V. Elias Christ saying a whole singer and all that, but for some reason they had me do the hook. Get to my verse. Let's see. Still brand new. We don't do. Oh shit, shake up her. I got these streets labels laying some nerve. Think I need you to blow here now. I'm straight, son. Perm. Relax, I'm wavy. No schemers, no industry. Yeah, your clippers won't fade me. I seen too much. This shit don't faze me. Amazing. Mama said I was a pissed off baby. That explains. I tend to rap angry. Dudes who wear jackets, I tend to look at strangely. Second thoughts again. Yeah, so yes, I did. What we got? This song is like, I want to say like 10, 15 years old, though. You know what I mean? Let's see. Do Monsters Ball too. A lot of people have been asking me to do that. I guess when I find the right beat, I'll do it. Let me see. The Monster, what do you think about hip hop? I don't know what hip hop is. Any joints you recorded that never came out, but you still think about? Hell yeah, I got a whole album worth. It's an album called Planet Rock and an album called Rock Man Uncensored. They really the same album, but it just got some songs different. You know what I'm saying? Monster Man. What up? Gat Taylor. I almost said the other word. Gat Taylor in the building. What's the word, bro? Never thought about collabing with Rock Marciano over Pete Rock beat and that be. Listen, I have a whole Rock Brothers concept. It's among the concept. I had a group called Rock Brothers, right? But niggas kept, we was more street than we was hip hop. Niggas kept getting locked up, this, that, and the third, whatever. It ain't the same no more. I was thinking about revamping it, but like with, on something like what you're talking about, like with Pete Rock and Rock Marciano and so on and so forth. That was kind of that was the original concept of the Planet Rock album, to get all of the people named Rock involved in it somehow. But great question. Great question. Somebody said something crazy in the comments. I blocked them. I don't know if y'all seen it, but you're allowed to not like the song. I don't know. This is Ugly Truth Tuesday. If I don't like your fucking attitude, then you know what I'm saying? I don't like it. You out of here. So we got to do a part 2 to what? Word Gat, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm proud of my sister. She literally taught herself how to rap. And she can rap. I mean, I guess we all taught ourselves how, well, most of us. Some of us taught others. But you know what I'm saying. This late in the game, she just picked it up. You know what I'm saying? 10 years ago, she picked up rapping. Like 9 years. Because, yeah, like 10 years. It's crazy. Salute to her. More questions. We've been here 25 minutes. If it ain't no questions, with if if y'all run out of questions, we could end this at 30 minutes, or y'all could stop being scared, and we could go. We can go another half hour. Any new Buckshot music? Any new stuff with Buckshot coming? I don't know, but he's on IG. You can't ask him. You know what I'm saying? That's business Buck. He be doing a lot of stuff other than rap. I mean, I guess we all do at this point, but you know, put that joint out. We shouldn't be scrambling for your tunes after you after you check out. That company that you recorded it for won't feel it. What you talking about? The Planet Rockness Rockman Uncensored album? Yeah, we're gonna get to it. I'm gonna live a long time, so I'm trust me on that one. So we got time. Yeah, with the hey yo, salute to Gat Taylor. That's the Brooklyn way. What he said. There's 45 people in here. Hit the like button. Stuff helps. Any new songs with me and Buck? We don't have any currently. No, no. But I don't do no albums without putting my boot camp members on it. So you know what I'm saying? It's definitely not out of the question. What else y'all got? Salute to Kareem. Yeah, yeah, yeah. More money, more money. Yeah, 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 yeah. More money. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're new here, them is the rules. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, leave us a super thanks, super chat, or cash app. We actually prefer the cash app, but y'all do y'all. Super chat to get your comment read fast. Now I don't know if I missed anybody's, but I take it if I take off my glasses, I won't see nothing. You're gonna need that, the outline. Can I do a song with Mike Hands, man? Me and Mike Hands got damn near album worth of stuff. Stay doing songs with Mike Hands. What's next? What's next? Next question. Hmm. How come you and Redman never wowed out songs? I don't know. I don't know. It's probably my fault though. I mean, no, it's not. It's both of our fault, but I don't know. I mean, some rappers we see each other, we got all the respect in the world. We talk about working with each other whenever we see each other, and it just never happens. You know what I mean? And I never take it personal because I don't go asking more than one or two times. You know what I'm saying? We might talk about it a few times. We see, we got an audience. Sooner or later, we gonna get one. You know what I'm saying? But if I call somebody and they got bad phone etiquette, then I'm gonna just give them that grace right there because I got bad phone etiquette. But if I keep calling said person and I can't get at them, then I'm gonna start to take it personal, and I don't want to do that. I want to keep it. I want to hold them in high reverence. You understand what I'm saying? So I just let it rock. I have this thing called RSD. It comes with ADHD. RSD is rejection sensitivity dysphoria, right? And it's we take rejection or not even just rejection, like any offense. It don't even have to be an offense. It don't even have to be a real offense. It's just a perceived criticism or slight or whatever. Like we feel things more strong. You know what I'm saying? Like that's part. Yeah, it's part of empathy. It's why empathy is what it is and all that. It's part of why I got all of that. It's all attached to the energy I feel when I rap that I was asked about earlier. It's like, I literally feel the things I'm saying, and the energy grows. And anyway, what's the next question? Oh, appreciate you, Terrence. That was a mixtape. Hey, I'm so focused. This is Ugly Truth Tuesday. You want me not to get personal? Question is fine, bro. Question is fine. No, not officially. Not officially. But when I studied what it was, like it all started when a good friend of mine came to me. Well, she called me and she was like, she was telling me that she had saw her therapist and this, that, and the third, and she was doing some, she was doing some research on trying to find a new therapist. And somewhere along her conversation, you know, she was learning the symptoms, and as she started, and she knew what she was doing when she was calling me. She never suggested that I had ADHD. She just started telling me the symptoms that as she was learning them, and then I went and researched them, and I'm like, if this is that, then this is. And suddenly, just wow, my whole life started to make sense to me. Like if you had a conversation with me before that, you would have heard me tell you things like, "Listen, my brain worked different than most people." It was mad shit that I noticed that that I would allude to. I just didn't have a name for it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me go. Let me see some questions. He said, "Still waiting for me to drop the flash drive with all my bangers." Eh, niggas say that, but niggas don't be buying no music, b. Niggas say that all the time. Niggas get in the comments on every one of my platforms and ask for new music. And when I put out new music, y'all be questionable. We need everybody to do better. Next question. Out of all the bars I have, which 116 rhyme would you choose to spit? Man, I don't know. I got too many raps. It's probably the newest, flyest one. The one that's the freshest one. I trust all of my raps. I'm working on something right now. It's a long rap too. It's probably it's like, let me see. Shit long. Pause. It ain't long yet, but it's gonna be long. Pause, protesters. Get your ass out of here. I told y'all already. And it's kind of controversial too. It's possibly controversial. I'm gonna tell y'all the first four bars. You wanna hear them? Niggas hate New York so much, they just let us have the East Coast. DMV, claim DMV, but that's the East Coast. Carolina, Georgia, Florida, that's the East Coast. But they pop after that West and East Coast beef broke. Stop right there. Yeah. So then I go into a whole bunch of stuff about the regions, the history, you know what I mean? The South has something to say. It was beautiful then. What they didn't say is don't confuse us with them. They're meaning us. Then Suge said, all in the videos, all in the songs. Dancing, meaning Puff, or so we thought. But he said himself that's not true. Said he was talking about Jane. Said he was talking about Jermaine Dupri. I laughed like, who? So vlog from the homie Mad Skills. That's my dude. Then flash back to back when the brat used to rap like Snoop. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me this whole time? Never mind. Next question. who are top five rappers or groups that haven't aren't widely recognized? That's gonna take too long, man. This is top fives and shit, B. Next question. I'm not good with top fives. Let me see. Who do I think will win a battle between Fab and 50? That is a good question. And I'm from Brooklyn. And Paul Kane is my man. That's Fab's brother for all of those who don't know. So I can't slight Fab. Fab is the better lyricist. You know what I mean? He got more in his bag of tricks. But 50 is battle tested. I don't know that Fab is battle tested. Um and sometimes aggression can win out. It can beat out skill in battles, in rap battles. You know what I'm saying? Jokes can beat out skills in the battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It's never if you're a fan of battle rap in general, like you know the URL and all of that stuff, you'll learn that sometimes the better rapper loses, or the more versatile rapper, the better MC will lose. You know, some people have certain, we all have certain weaknesses, I guess. So I don't really know. Like I said, 50 is battle tested though. And Fab is just a beast. So we'll see. I mean, I don't even know if it's gonna go to that. Like, I think 50 is in the space where it's like, I'm never gonna do what you want me to do. I do what I want. So y'all could talk about you got 48 hours, or you could talk about we want to hear raps, we don't want to see no more memes and blah blah blah. I don't care. That's one thing me and 50 got in common. I don't care what you tell me to do. I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it. In all things. You understand what I'm saying? If you not somebody whose opinion I respect, somebody I admire, you know what I'm saying, somebody that I know care about me personally, I'm not. Shit ain't even up for consideration. Do I think Dave East was smart to stay out of it? I don't know. I mean, we'll see how. I mean, like, I think it was. I mean, if that's how he feel, then yes, it's always good to be who you are and not who somebody else wants you to be. So yeah, there's that. There is that. Hmm. Next question. That's it. We done? No. Do you think New York hip hop arrogance killed New York rap? No. Mainstream media killed New York rap. Hot 97, MTV, and all that. The DJs and program directors killed New York rap. The industry, the labels killed New York rap. They wouldn't sign or play anything that sounded like New York rap for years. So it was like, what do we got to do as a rapper from New York? Y'all don't realize it got to a point where the West Coast didn't have a sound either. Everything had that Southern sauce on it, that Cash Money sauce. Like you couldn't tell the difference between a Drake record from a Big Sean record from a Rick Ross record. Nicki Minaj, look, Nicki Minaj is from Queens. Drake is from Canada. Lil Wayne is from New Orleans. They were the three biggest stars on one of the most powerful labels at a certain point, and they all was going to. They were all going to what sounded like the same producers. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody in Wu Tang is different, right? But they all have a certain source that lets you know that they all Wu Tang, right? Same with Boot Camp, or at least it used to be. I'm pretty sure it still is. You understand what I'm saying? We all different, but we have a certain family resemblance. So Young Money, Cash Money, they had a certain family resemblance, and they was all over North America. Not all over, but y'all know what I mean. Have some fan art to send to you. Post one on IG. You saw, is there an email to send it to? Yeah, hit me up on IG and I'll send it to you. I would love I would appreciate that. What female artists would I like to work with? Shauna from Deep TP, Lady of Rage, um, Rhapsody. Um, yeah, I would like to work with my original partner. Before Helter Skelter was Helter Skelter, I had a partner. Her name was Champagne. We used to call ourselves Champagne on the Rocks. She was Champagne, emphasis on the pain. And I would like to do a song with her. Before, I would like to work with her. Who else? Feel like Southern rap focused on club music in New York is too worried about being underground and lyrical. Nigga, I said what I said already. The radio, the labels, they put up guardrails. They said if you go this way, you're not eating. That's what killed New York rap. Because niggas had to go this way so they could eat. And then half niggas ended up not eating anyway. It wasn't until niggas learned how to make their own self pop without a label, i.e. Griselda and etc., that, you know what I'm saying, the shit started making a little comeback. Rappers ain't Why do you think that in hip hop rappers can buy beats but are criticized for buying verses? I don't know. That's stupid. I don't know why. I don't think I never heard nobody get criticized for buying verses. The shit costs money. You know what I'm saying? If niggas gotta eat, what you talking about? What's up with new music from the Fab Five? You are aware that one of the five has passed on, right? So it wouldn't be nothing new. Or maybe I guess, but nah. We did work on a Fab Five album back in like 97, 98, or whatever. And something killed it. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. And Top Dog, my bro Top Dog, me and him, we was on the horn talking about back in the days a few weeks ago. And some got memories I don't got. You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas be remembering stuff I don't remember or whatever. You might have to ask him. Like he be remembering stuff vividly. I don't be remembering none of that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened to the songs though. I asked Drew about them recently though. Is Buckshot good? Buckshot is great. You ever thought about starting your own label and putting out artists? Yes, I have. But you need money to put out artists. And if you ain't got that, then your artist gonna be mad at you. So the best I got is mentoring right now. Smith and Wesson getting out there. What's up with the rest of the BCC? They chilling. What are you really asking? Are they working? Everybody's doing it. They're all doing their numbers. Smith and Wesson have been consistently putting out albums for these past couple of years. OGC just came back from South America. They had a little Chile, Colombia. They had a show run out there. You know what I mean? Buckshot is business, Buck, and I'm here talking to you. Supreme from the Representatives is rapping again, doing his Thug Dizzle. That might be something you want to check for. Hey, baby.
Hi.
What's your favorite from the Duck Down songs? I don't have one. Let's see. What production you prefer if you had to choose between Crisis or Ninth Wonder? It's a good question. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, Ninth Wonder has a bigger. They're both super duper talented, and they have different styles. Two styles that I like. I think that Crisis style might be a little bit more rugged. You know what I'm saying? You know, more, sharper edges. Um, Ninth might have a little bit more soul in his. It's a little bit more soulfulness in his production. But yeah, I mean, like I would go with Ninth because of the cosmetic value. Like he got the bigger name. I could probably get a Grammy if I go with Ninth. Nah, but they both my brothers. I'm I might be working with them both very soon. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. You need me and Nicholas Craven to collaborate. I'm not sure who that is. Yeah. Ever do Ever do any music with DR Period, Smooth and Trick, DV Elias Christ? You must have just got in here. I just played a song with me and DV Elias Christ. Smooth and Trigger, yes. DR Period, not so much, and that's weird because he's one of the first people I met in the industry. Like when I was still 15 years old, rapping like Big Daddy Kane, I met DR Period. I should holler at him. Would you perform for the love of the art, or does it all hinge on money? We perform for the love of the art all the time, just not every time. Just not only. It depends on the circumstances. Sub with the ring. He chilling. He working. Y'all gotta learn how to use question marks. Have I ever thought about tapping in with Conductor Williams for some beats? Nah. I mean, I just recently became aware of him. I mean, I really didn't. I'm late. I mean, my head be in the clouds. I be on what I be on. So I just recently found out about him. I mean, I haven't even gotten a chance to really dig into what he do. Um, have I ever? What's that? Me and Boldy James. Yeah, that'd be fire. Y'all slowing down? We done? We can get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta, I ain't gotta force it. It's not a question, but boot camp needs a podcast. It's fire. Great. Need is it. First of all, need is an interesting word. You know what I'm saying. Secondly, it will never happen unless there was a big payment, and the payment was, and the payment was upfront, like a deposit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas need to understand, like, it's not all about the money, but we all out here every day fighting for our futures, for our finances, out this, that, and the third. It's hard to pull 8 different or 7 different dudes, or 8 or 9 different dudes from 9 different locations to to do something, you know, from 9 different locations and 9 different hustles to do something where ain't no without no immediate payoff. You know what I'm saying? It's just difficult. Maybe for one night, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But for on a consistent basis, nah, it's difficult. Or why they didn't add you to Brownsville song where all the MCs was in? I don't know. I mean, I think maybe they did ask me to get on the song. I think I was out here in Arizona though. I didn't get to it. Stove Guard Cooks is fire. I would do it. Salute to my bro who put me on the Stove Guard. Son is really fire. I was making fun. I'm like, Stove Guard Cooks? Who like the Stove Guard Cooks? My son is fire though. What's Boot Camp's connection to Mano? We don't necessarily have a connection to Mano. We cool with Mano. I mean, I'm cool with Mano. We all from Brooklyn. What do I think about the hoodies? The hoodies get busy. They fire. Since I've been in AZ, have I gotten into any Mexican hip hop groups? Nah, if you know a dope one, let me know. I've been having trouble finding like a real hip hop scene out here. One that, you know, a consistent, authentic, you know what I'm saying? Dope scene. What is the biggest missed music opportunity that I still kick myself in the ass over? I don't know, probably it's probably one bigger than this that I just don't remember right now, but missing into the stage. I hated myself for that. You know what's another one? Here's another one. Not going full steam ahead with the fourth Helter Skelter album when P was alive. Like I was dragging my feet. Yeah, I hate that about myself. Was Boot Camp and Wu Tang supposed to do a Wu Camp collab? An album? We talked about it, but we wasn't. I don't think they were serious. Like they don't need it. If anything, we need it, and that's just the ugly truth. You understand what I'm saying? Let's see, the Mexicans, the Yotes, and Snow the product. All right, all right. I'm gonna probably forget this after this live, so you might want to send me a link. We have 53 minutes right now. You know, we hit the hour mark. We out of here. Does BCC have any new young groups coming? No. Collaboration? Was that a question or just a word? Is that a request? If it's a request, hit me on IG, Rockness BCC. Have I ever met Big? Yes. And yes, he was cool. Son gave me some weed that sat me down. Appreciate Black Noise Radio. Appreciate you. What's the true identity of the Dug Down Man? I don't know. So what's next for me for the new year? Albums, EPs, a lot of raps, a lot more vlogs, a lot more videos. Just want to turn it up, diversify my portfolio some more. Got a couple of shows I want to build. Salute to the Dug Down Man. Now I've seen the dude in there. I literally don't know his name though. You and Lupe Fiasco need to join. Lupe gonna make me work too hard. Son is an animal. And the ugly truth is, I slept on Lupe in the beginning. I prefer aggressive hip hop. So when he first came out with the kick push, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't catch on. You know, like I didn't. You know, I didn't latch on to the movements. I didn't know. I slept, but I know now. Did I ever work with Jay Dilla? No, sir. Rest in peace, Jay Dilla. Who is the nicest Brooklyn rapper right now besides myself? I don't know, B. Y'all be trying to make me think too hard about a whole bunch of stuff that don't got nothing to do with me. Ask me another question. It's a shift happening. Like all the non-rappers are losing stream, losing steam. Pendulum swinging back to the bill. They always say that. Been saying that for 20 years. Pap is nice. Pap is plenty problematic. Let's see. You don't have anyone back home that is nice. Yeah, but they won't be coming out on Duck Down or Boot Camp. They're not part of the boot camp, and I think Duck Down is making a shift right now. Yeah, Pap is a barbarian. Let me see. Do you think you could get more money selling your music out the trunk than streaming? I mean, that's what they say. That's what they say. Resurgence is for real. It's up. Let's hope you're right. Could I live in Baltimore? Yeah, I could. I'd be in B-more a lot. Trying to invest in. Like I literally. It's another story, but yes, I could. Salute to H Town, New Zealand. Yo, why Australia be trying to kill people? I don't mean the people. I mean the continent. I just now watched what was it, a documentary style video earlier today. They was talking about wild animals y'all don't even know y'all don't even know all of the species of animals y'all got out there trying to clip niggas. Wild business. Salute to Pomona, California. Construction Tims or 40 belows. Both. I'm talking about. I mean, I wear constructions. I've actually never owned a pair of 40s. That's strange, but I never did. I had the 80s. Do y'all know what the 80s are? The 80 belows? I had those, but never the 40s for some strange reason. Oh, I know the reason. Whenever I went looking, they ain't had my size. Guess I should fix that now that I can order them. Now, Sunset not in New Zealand. They good out there. You sure? Let me see. I see something else. I have a posse club with you on it, and I ever been Baltimore. Shoot the video. Not no response. Will you ask me about it over here? Trace Blam, nigga. Go if you want. If we got a song together, you have other means of communicating with me instead of, besides trying to wrestle your way through all of these comments right here. What's the plan for New Year's Eve? Spending it with my baby. What size? 15. Well, 14 in boots, 15 in sneakers. Oh, I'm gonna be in AZ for. Why would I come back to that? Did you see the pictures I posted on? Go to my. As soon as you get off of here, go to my IG and check out the pictures I posted today. Wearing what I'm wearing right now. Why would I come to New York for it? I heard it's disrespectful out there.
I don't like it.
I'm not going out there. Mm-mm.
I don't like it.
Sure don't. But anyway, that's the hour mark. If you made it to the end of this video, let me get four microphones. Yes, keep it simple. Four microphones. And yeah, y'all rock on, rock going. I usually, well, I'm supposed to come back and do this every Tuesday, but I'll probably give y'all a couple of Tuesdays to gather y'all questions. And just know every Tuesday, y'all could come here and possibly find out something y'all always wanted to know. You heard? Rock on, rock going.